Miss Gulch did the Toto.
57, 58. Dorothy, please, we're trying to count.
Uncle Henry, she hit him. Can't you do anything?
I'm doing something right now, so just keep out of our hair.
Aunt Em, do you know what she said? She said she was going to...
Stop imagining things. You always get yourself into a fret over nothing. Go and find a place where you won't get into any trouble.
Some place where there isn't any trouble? I wonder if there is such a place. There must be. It's not a place you can get to by boat or by train. It's far, far away, behind the moon, beyond the rain. When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from your window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops, that's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If the happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I?
Hurry up, get the horses loose. It's a twister, and it's headed straight for us.
Dorothy, Dorothy!
It's getting awful close. You better get in the storm cellar.
We can't leave her out here.
There's nothing we can do, except pray for us all.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. We must be over the rainbow. Now I know we're not in Kansas.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Who? Me? I'm not a witch at all. I'm Dorothy Gale from Kansas.
Oh, well, is that a witch?
Who? Toto? Toto's my dog.
Well, I'm a little muddled. The Munchkins called me because a new witch just dropped a house on the Wicked Witch of the East. And there's the house, and here you are. And those legs are all that's left of the Wicked Witch of the East. And so, what the Munchkins want to know is, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
But I've already told you, I'm not a witch at all. Witches are old and ugly. What was that?
The Munchkins, they're laughing because I am a witch. I am Glinda, Witch of the North.
You are? I beg your pardon, but I've never heard of a beautiful witch before.
Only bad witches are ugly. The Munchkins are happy because you have freed them from the Wicked Witch of the East.
Oh, but if you please, what are munchkins?
They're the little people who live in this land, and green is their favorite color. Come out, wherever you are, and meet the young lady who fell from the stars. She fell from the sky, she fell very far, and Kansas, she says, is the name of the star.
In Kansas, she says, is the name of the star.
She brings you good news, or haven't you heard? When she fell out of Kansas, a miracle occurred.
Was the miracle. What happened was just this. The wind began to switch, the house to pitch, but suddenly the engine started to unhitch. Just then, the witch, to satisfy an itch, went flying on her broomstick, coming for a hitch.
What happened then was rich. The house began to pitch, the kitchen took a switch, and landed on the wicked witch of the world. Wait, what an ugly situation, what you waiting for? The house began to pitch, the kitchen took a switch,
It landed on the Wicked Witch in the middle of a ditch.
wait, what an ugly situation for the wicked witch. And was reduced to just a stitch. Thank you very sweetly for doing it so neatly.
You've killed her so completely that we thank you very sweetly.
Let the joyous news be spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead.
Wake up, sleepyhead, rub your eyes, get out of bed.
It's ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. She's gone where the goblins go below. Below, yo ho.
Let's open up and sing and ring the bells out.
Ding dong, the merry o.
Sing.
The wicked witch is dead. As mayor of the Munchkin City in the county of the land of Oz, I welcome you most regally. Verify it legally to see if she
is morally, ethically,
spiritually, physically, undeniably and reliably dead. As coroner, I must confer, I thoroughly examined her, and she's not only merely dead, she's really most sincerely dead.
Friends, this is a day of independence for all the Munchkins and their descendants. Yes, let the joyous news be spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead.
I thought you said she was dead.
That was her sister, the Wicked Witch of the East. This is the Wicked Witch of the West, and she's worse than the other one was.
Where's my sister?
Yonder she lies.
Where?
There.
All right, who's the smart aleck that turned my sister into a house? Was it you, Glinda?
Not the house, under the house.
Under the house?
It's my fault. I'm so sorry. You see, my house dropped on her.
You dropped your house on my sister? How could anyone be so clumsy?
Look closer.
Ah!
You recognize her then.
Of course I recognize her. Who else would wear ruby slippers with those socks? The ruby slippers. The slippers. Little girl, you have done me a service. I shall don the ruby slippers and my power will be greater than ever. The ruby slippers. They're gone, the slippers. What have you done with them?
See for yourself. Show us, Dorothy.
Give them back, or I'll...
It's too late. There they are, and there they'll stay.
Give me back those slippers. I'm the only one that knows how to use them. They're of no use to you. Give them back to me. Give them back.
Keep tight inside of them. Their magic must be very powerful, or she wouldn't want them so badly.
You stay out of this, Glenda, or I'll fix you as well.
Oh, fiddle faddle. You have no power while I'm here. Be gone before somebody drops a house on you too.
Very well. I shall bide my time. And as for you, my fine lady, it's true, I cannot deal with you here and now as I'd like, but after a suitable period of mourning, I will have my revenge and the ruby slippers. So best try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you eventually, my pretty. And your rubies and your little dog, too.
It's all right. You can all get up. Whew, what a smell of sulfur. I'm afraid you've made rather a bad enemy of the Wicked Witch of the West. The sooner you get out of Oz altogether, the safer your sleep, my dear.
Oh, I'd give anything to get out of Oz altogether. My Auntie Em is missing me. She may even be ill. But which is the way back to Kansas? I can't go the way I came.
No, that's true. The only person who might know would be the great and powerful Wizard of Oz himself.
The Wizard of Oz? Is he good or is he wicked?
Oh, very good, but very mysterious. He lives in the Emerald City, and that's a long journey from here. Did you bring your broomstick with you?
No, I'm afraid I didn't.
Well then, you'll have to walk. The Munchkins will see you safely to the border of Munchkinland. And remember, never let those ruby slippers off your feet for a moment, or you will be at the mercy of the Wicked Witch of the West.
But how do I start for the Emerald City?
It's always best to start at the beginning, and all you have to do is follow the yellow brick road.
But what happens if I...
Just follow the yellow brick road.
My, people come and go so quickly around here. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Shoot! Skedaddle! Scram! You see, I can't even scare a crow. They come from miles around just to eat my field and laugh in my face. Said a scarecrow swinging on a pole to a blackbird sitting on a fence. Oh, the Lord gave me a soul, but forgot to give me common sense. Said the blackbird, well, 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 what in thunder would you do with common sense? Said the scarecrow, 'twould be pleasing just to reason out the reason of the witchness and the whiteness and the wetness. If I had an ounce of common sense, if I had an ounce of common sense, I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. In my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching. If I only had a brain, I'd unravel every riddle for any individual in trouble or in pain. If I only had a brain, oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore. And then I'd sit and think some more. I would not just be a nuffin, my head all full of stuffing, my heart all full of pain. I would dance and be merry, life would be a dignitary if I only had a brain. Oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I never thought before.
the reason for things I can't explain, then perhaps I'd deserve ya and be even worthy of ya. I would dance and be merry, life would be a dignitary if I only had a
Oh, we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. You'll find he is a Wiz of a Wiz, if ever a Wiz there was. If ever a Wiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Oh, the smith made me to grits, but forgot to put a hard sign. When a man's an empty kettle, he should be on his mettle, and yet I'm torn apart. Just because I presumed that I could be kind to human if I only had a heart. I'd be tender, I'd be gentle, and awful sentimental regarding love and art. I'd be friends with the sparrows and the boy that shoots the arrows if I only had a heart. Picture me a balcony, above a voice sings low. I hear a beat just to register emotion, jealousy, devotion, and really feel the heart. I would stay young and chipper, and I'd lock it with a zipper if I only had a heart. I may be presuming that I could be kind to human. I'd be friends with the sparrows and the boy that shoots the arrows. And I'd lock it with the zipper if I had a heart.
Oh, we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. You'll find he is the Wiz of a Wiz, if ever a Wiz there was. If ever a Wiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. Oh, we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Said a lion, poor neurotic lion, to a miss who listened to him rave. Oh, the Lord made me a lion, but the Lord forgot to make me brave. Then my tail began to curl and wave. Yeah, it's sad, believe me, missy, when you're born to be a sissy, without the vim and void. But I could change my habits, nevermore be scared of rabbits if I only had the noise. I'm afraid there's no denying, I'm just a dandelion, a fate I don't deserve. But I could show my prowess, be a lion, not a mouse, if I only had the noise. Oh, I'd be in my stride, a king down to the core. Oh, I'd roar the way I've never roared before. Then I'd roar and roar some more. I would show the dinosaurus, who's king around the forest, a king they better soy. And with my regal beezer, I could be another Caesar if I only had the noise.
Oh, we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. You'll find he is a whiz of a whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one
Because of the wonderful things he does. Oh, we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
They're too close. I must make their journey more difficult. Shall I squash them like the bugs they are? Or shall I be witty and creative? Yes, something with poison, but attractive to the eye and soothing to the smell. Yes, poppies, poppies, poppies. This lethal lullaby shall put them asleep forever, and the ruby slippers shall be mine forever.
The sand's almost run out, and then the witch will come for me. Witch of the North, won't you help me now? Please help me. Won't anybody help me? No!
Dorothy, are you in there?
It's us. Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine, but the witch has locked me in.
Stand back while I break it open.
Hurry, please hurry.
Hurry, we've got no time to lose.
Gone so soon? Ring around the rosy, pocket full of spears. The last to go shall see the first three go before her, and her mangy little mutt, too. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who shall be the first to go? My broom has chosen Scarecrow.
No, help!
What's the matter? Don't you want to be my old flame?
Alone, he's terrified.
I'll get around to you eventually, Miss Mouse. Meanwhile, watch your friends go up in flames.
No!
Too late, you'll all burn up.
Ah!
I won't let you.
Oh, you cursed little brats. Look at what you've done. I'm melting. Oh, what a world. Oh, who would have thought a little girl like you could destroy my beautiful wickedness?
She's dead.
You can take the broom to the wizard and tell him that the wicked witch is dead.
Forward, if you dare. Can I believe my eyes? Why have you come back?
Please, sir, we've done what you've told us. We've brought you the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West. We melted her.
Oh, you liquidated her, eh? Very resourceful.
Yes, sir. So now we'd like you to keep your promise to us.
If you please, sir.
Not so fast, not so fast. I'll have to give the matter a little thought. Go away and come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, but I want to go home now.
You've had plenty of time already.
Yeah.
Do not arouse the wrath of the great and powerful Oz. I said, come back tomorrow.
If you were really great and powerful, you'd keep your promises.
Do you presume to criticize the great Oz? You ungrateful creatures. Think yourselves lucky that I'm giving you an audience tomorrow instead of 20 years from now.
Toto?
The great and powerful Oz has spoken. Now go.
Toto, come out of there.
I said go. Oh, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. The great and powerful Oz has spoken.
Who are you?
Well, I'm the great and powerful Oz.
You are? I don't believe you.
No, I'm afraid it's true. There's no other wizard except for me.
You humbug.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly so. I am a humbug.
Oh, you're a very bad man.
Oh no, my dear, I'm a very good man. It's just, I'm a very bad wizard.
What about the heart you promised Tin Man?
Well, I...
And the courage you promised Cowardly Lion?
Well, I...
And Scarecrow's brain.
Why, anybody can have a brain. That's a very mediocre commodity. Back where I come from, we have universities where men go to become great thinkers and come out thinking great thoughts. With no more brains than you have. One thing you haven't got is a diploma. Therefore, by the virtue of the authority vested in me, by the universe commemoratum et privilegis I hereby confer the honorary degree of THD.
THD?
Yep, that's Doctor of Thinkology.
The sum of the square root of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side. Oh, joy! Rapture! I have a brain! How can I ever thank you enough?
Well, you can't. As for you, my fine friend, you are under the unfortune and disclusion that you simply ran away from the face of danger. You have no courage. You are confusing courage with wisdom. Back where I come from, we have men called heroes who get parades and people cheering for them all around the city streets and have no more courage than you. One thing you haven't got is a medal. Therefore, for the conduct, extraordinary valor, conspicuous bravery against the wicked witches, I give you triple crosses. You are now a member of the Legion of Courage.
Oh, shucks, folks. Look at me. I'm speechless.
As for you, my evangelist friend, you want a heart? You don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts will never be made practical until they're made unbreakable.
But I still want one.
Back where I come from, they're men who do nothing all day except good deeds. They're called good deed doers. And their hearts are no bigger than yours. But one thing you haven't got is a testimonial. Therefore, in consideration of your kindness, I take pleasure in presenting you a small token of our esteem, affection. And remember, my sentimental friend, your heart is not to be judged for how much you love, but for how much you are loved by others.
Oh, it ticks. Look, listen to my heart. It ticks.
Read what my medal says.
Awarded for courage.
Ain't it the truth? Ain't it the truth?
Oh, they're all so wonderful.
Hey, what about Dorothy?
Yes, what about Dorothy?
Yeah,
Ah,
Dorothy next.
yes, Dorothy.
Oh, I don't think there's anything in there for me.
Well, you have forced me into catalytic decisions. The only way to get Dorothy home to Kansas is for me to take her there myself.
Oh, will you? Could you? But are you a clever enough wizard to manage it?
Child, you cut me to the quick. I'm an old Kansasman myself, a premier balloonist, par excellence, of the Miracle Wonderland, a carnival company. Until one day, while performing a spectacular stunt that no civilized man has ever performed before, the balloon failed to return to the fair.
It did?
Frightened, were you?
Frightened, you were talking to the man who has laughed at the face of danger, sneered at doom, and chuckled at catastrophe. I was petrified. Citizens of Oz, I, your wizard, par adieu ad alta, am about to embark on a hazardous and technically unexplainable journey to the outer stratosphere. Her, otherwise hobnob with my brother wizards. And I hereby decree, until that time, if any, that I return, the Scarecrow, by virtue of his high superior brain, will rule in my stead, assisted by the Tin Man, by virtue of his magnificent heart, and the Lion, by virtue of his courage. Obey them as you would obey me. And now, it is time to cast off. Climb aboard, Dorothy. Climb aboard.
Where's Toto? I can't go without him. Toto? Don't worry, I'll get him.
Don't let the rope go!
What?
This is a highly irregular procedure.
Balloon's going up.
Help! Help!
Oh, don't go, Professor. Here's your dog.
This is absolutely unprecedented.
Please, Professor, you can't go without me.
Too late, my dear.
You have to come back.
I can't come back. I don't know how it works. Goodbye, folks.
Bye. Goodbye.
That guard just ruined my exit.
Oh, now I'll never get home.
Then stay with us, Dorothy.
We don't want you to go.
I have to get back to Kansas.
But don't you love us, Dorothy?
You know I do, but there's a place and people I love more. And now it's further away than the furthest dream. Oh, Scarecrow, I'll never see Kansas again as long as I live. Never, never, never.
Never is a very, very long time, Dorothy.
Oh, please, will you help me? Can you help me?
You don't need to be helped any longer. You've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
I have?
Then why didn't you tell her?
Because she wouldn't have believed me. She had to learn it for herself.
And what have you learned, Dorothy?
Well, I think that it isn't enough just to want to go see Uncle Henry and Auntie Em. And it's that if I ever go looking for my heart's desire again, I won't look further than my own backyard. Because if it isn't there, then I never really lost it to begin with. Is that right?
That's all it is.
But that's too easy. I should have thought of it for you.
I should have felt it in my heart.
Me too, if I had the courage of my convictions.
No, she had to find it out for herself. And now Those magic slippers will take you home in 2 seconds.
Toto too?
Toto too.
Oh, it's going to be so hard to say goodbye. I love you all so much. Goodbye, Tin Man. Oh, don't cry. You'll rust so dreadfully. Here's your oil can.
Now I know I've got a heart because it's breaking.
Goodbye, Lion. I know it isn't right, but I'm going to miss the way you used to holler for help before you found your courage.
Where do you go? I think I'm gonna do a little more hollering.
Oh, dear Scarecrow, you are my first friend here. I think I'll miss you most of all.
Having a brain don't make parting any easier. Goodbye, Dorothy. I'll think of you always.
Are you ready now?
Oh, yes, please, before I change my mind and stay here forever.
Then close your eyes and tap your heels together 3 times and think to yourself over and over, there's no place like home. There's no place like home.
There's no place like home.
1.
There's no place like home.
2.
There's no place like home.
Goodbye, Dorothy.
She's waking up.
Is she all right? For a minute there, I thought she'd left us.
I did leave you. That's just the trouble. And I've tried to get back for days.
Sounds like a bad dream.
It was a dream. It was truly real and lively. Some of it wasn't very nice, but most of it was beautiful.
Rest now, Dorothy.
Don't you believe me?
Of course we do. Just get a little rest and stay in bed a while longer. You're safe now.
Did you hear that, Toto? We're safe, and we're home, and I'm never going to leave here again. There's no place like home.